Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a really cool grungy sound and massive in Fruity Loops. The sound's going to sound like a Tommy Trash, like one of those really grungy, deep sounds, dubstep sounds. And also I'm going to show you how to use the performer to create variations and make really cool effects. I'm going to go through this kind of fast because I watch a lot of YouTube videos on here and they just drag out too long, it's too slow and confusing, when you could, in reality, you can just pause it and come back to it. So you have your oscillators over here, your modulation, your envelopes, your Lfos, your filters, your effects, your macros, and more stuff at the bottom, which I'll get into. So first, I'm going to bring the pitch down to -12. I'm going to change your sound to a deep throat sound and turn the volume 3/4 up. And you're going to bring the weight position to 11 o'clock, your intensity to 1 o'clock, and the amp to 1 o'clock. So right now it's a sound like this. Make sure you turn oscillator 2 and 3 on. We're going to be using them. Bring the pitch down to -12. Change your sound to Herbie. Bring the weight position to about 2 o'clock. Intensity to 1 o'clock. And the amp to 1 o'clock. And also for this one, turn it 3/4 up. Now for oscillator 3, bring the pitch to -12. Weight position to about 2 o'clock. Intensity to 1 o'clock. Amp to about 2 o'clock. And this one you're going to leave at half volume. So right now it should sound like this. Really cool bass right then and there. It's going to get even better. Now we're going to go to modulation. Turn it on, make sure it's on. Bring your pitch down to -5. Put the ring mod on oscillator 1 and make it to about 2 o'clock. Put your phaser on oscillator 3 and change it to about 4 o'clock. Put your position on oscillator number 2 and change it to about 2 o'clock. Now it should sound like this. There, you're already sick sound right there. You're going to leave the filter off. Noise, leave it on. Feedback doesn't really matter. Now we're going to go to effects. Make sure you get the new version of Massive because the old version doesn't have the hard clipper, which is going to be important for this kind of sound. It's make it more thick and grungy. So you're going to turn the dry wet to about 12:30ish, and the jive is going to go to about 2:45. Now we're going to leave this off, and now I'm going to go to the filters. So for this sound, you're going to use a scream sound, scream filter, sorry. And you're going to put the cutoff to about 1 o'clock, the scream to 1 o'clock, and the resonance to 2 o'clock. Make sure the volume's all the way up in the mix and this. We're not going to need filter 2 for this, so don't worry about it for now. And then we're going to go to effects. So for the effect 1, put it on a dimension expander. I'm really just copy my settings for this. This is usually you can do this after or before. It's not going to matter for this. So right now it should sound like this. Really cool sound right then and there. And now the fun stuff. I'm going to teach you how to use the performer and how to go with the Lfos. But before I do that, a really important thing what a lot of people on YouTube don't do is go to the voicing. Bring your unison up to 3 and click right down here. And then copy my routing settings so that your sound is going to sound similar to mine. And now the Lfos. So for LFO, click LFO 5, and you could change the waveforms or whatnot, whatever you want. You could drag them back and forth. But for this one, we're going to use a basic wave like that. And you got your envelope here. Turn down your attack and leave your decay up. Now, cool little trick for the variations and stuff. Turn your rate down and drag macro 1 and sync it. Click number 1 and drag it up. So now click your note on your keyboard or piano, whatever you have. We're going to come back to that later. It's going to be really cool. So now for this one you're going to drag LFO 5 and bring it on the hard clipper on the drive, and if you drag it up or down it brings a different ways different colors come out. For this one, we're going to bring the green on the left side and the gray on the right, kind of like to about there. And we're going to add it to the cutoff at the final sound, but for now I'm going to show you how to use the performer real fast. So click Lfos 6, and how you get to performer is you click the LFO and then click performer, and it's going to bring this up, and you're going to drag this all the way up and this all the way up, and click sync. And you have your ratio over here, and basically it's going to play based off the speed of the LFO that you're going to put on the cutoff. So drag Lfos 6 and put it in the cutoff, and drag it the green side like that. So now you're going to hit a note. It's going to sound like this. To make it go faster, you bring it up. This should sound like that. But now the fun part, and how you get the really cool sounds, you click load curve, and it's going to bring up a panel of all different sounds, and all different shapes. And I'm just going to make something up. You can make whatever you want, just to get like some cool variation. And once that's done, click load curve again, and now it should sound like this. So that's how you use the performer. And now basically that was just to show you. Now right click that and click it off, and drag it down to the dry wet, and bring it to about there with the green. And now go back to before, how we had it. Drag LFO 5 on the cutoff, and have it just exactly like that. So now it should sound like this. And make sure you, in order to get the full effect of the sound, right now it's just playing one basic loop, and since we synced it, drag this up to about there just to get the real sound. And for more speed, bring it down more. Listen. And if it's clipping, you see how it's red? It's lower to drop. And that's how you make a really cool Tommy Trash, grungy sound, dubstep sound, and that's how you use the performer. And make sure you guys comment the video, give me feedback for more videos. I have a ton of sounds, ton of stuff I can do in Ableton Live or Fruity Loops. And comment the page, like the page, and subscribe. And make sure you listen, because I'm going to come out with some really cool new music. So thanks for your time, and just give me some feedback. Thanks.